Hey, are you sick of going to waiting rooms when you're sick and they're nasty, germ-filled places that just make you sicker? I know I am, and here's the thing. We no longer have to do that with preemptive online medication. Today's guest is here to tell you more about that. And we've got a really special guest today, and I'm extremely excited to introduce to you Dr. Joe DeBons. Thank you, Doc. Appreciate you coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to let you tell the audience. Give us your elevator pitch. Tell them why you're here, what your name is, what you do, all that kind of stuff, and then we'll get into it.
So my name is Dr. Joe DeBons. I'm a pharmacist. I got my PharmD. I noticed a major problem in healthcare, and that's the waiting room. It's outdated, and it should end. We sit sick patients right next to healthy patients for wellness checkups, blood pressure checkups, diabetic checkups. And so what we've done is start joepill.com, and it's an online place where you get preventive care, one visit. You get up to 28 meds, and you get it before you need it. So you can basically have a Z-Pack, nausea medication, eye drop, ear drop, UTI. There's a bunch of options that you can get with a single visit and be prepared before you ever get sick.
Man, that's fantastic.
Yep.
So that's exciting. So this is something that is kind of mind-boggling that hasn't already been done, because like you said, waiting rooms are antiquated. They're a way of the past. They're disgusting, and there's no reason for them anymore, right? For the most part?
We're making the turn. It wasn't long ago that you could smoke in a waiting room.
Oh, that's
and so
insane.
they've changed that.
Yeah.
So they're on the move to fix waiting rooms.
Yeah.
But this is the future.
Yeah.
You can sit at your couch, and by having the medicine already on hand, like imagine if you get sick and you already have a Z-Pack.
Right.
You can start treatment. So you're not getting your whole family sick, you're not getting your coworkers sick or those close to you, you're not transmitting that, you're not waiting 2 to 3 days to get in to see a doctor. So prompt treatment and avoiding those outdated waiting rooms is a huge component of what we're trying to solve.
And you said this is the way of the future. You think that this is the way it's going to go? Like there'll be no more, right? Waiting rooms? Is that true for the most part?
I think they're completely outdated and they need to go.
Okay.
When and I clean them as a pharmacist in the traditional retail setting.
Right.
They're dirty.
Yeah. I can
and so
imagine. Yeah.
touching, you think about what all you touch when you go into a waiting room.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the pins to sign, credit card, magazines that they've got,
always.
Door handles. There's just a litany of things that you touch and you're spreading illness.
Yeah.
And that can be taken away, and then you can add prompt treatment on top of it. So
fantastic.
Yeah.
Man, that's cool. So what is it required though? So if let's say I want to get a Z-Pack to have on hand, how do I go about qualifying, or what do I need to do to get this preemptive medication?
Okay, great question. We made it simple as possible.
Okay.
You simply go to joepill.com.
Okay.
All right. From there, you click Start Appointment. The first part of the appointment process, you're going to enter your name, age, date of birth, that's just some demographic information that the provider is going to need.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not acutely sick, this is for people who prepare.
Okay.
They're going to be ready.
Yeah.
So there's not a need to check your temperature and other little things that they do in a traditional. So the provider will overlook it, give you a ring. So they have to have a telemedicine visit. Mm-hmm. Discuss if there's any concerns or anything. Once approved, that's sent to us and we mail it to you.
Nice.
And when we mail it to you, so a lot of pharmacies kind of give stuff that's close to expire. We guarantee 1 year expiration.
Wow. That's
so
awesome.
when you get it, you're guaranteed for a year.
That's amazing.
And then we try to get it, you'll probably get it in 2 to 3 days by traditional mail.
Okay. Yeah. And so once you get it, you just store it in your medicine cabinet somewhere like that, and you're ready to go if you get sick?
Right. We don't put it in traditional pharmacy bottles, and the
interesting.
reason why is because we have so many that are traveling.
Okay.
So we put it in this lightweight resealable bag.
Yeah.
Ultra lightweight. A lot of people just throw it in the suitcase.
That's fantastic.
Because when you travel to other countries, your cost, the quality of prescriptions you're going to get. I know a lot of Texans used to go to Mexico and get preventive care. They would load up, but a lot of those patients, unfortunately, those medications aren't the best.
Yeah.
Some of them are laced with fentanyl and other things.
Man, yeah.
And so they're failing drug tests from medications that they're getting from Mexico. Now we can provide 1-year dating,
Okay.
quality medications.
Yeah.
We have a closed door pharmacy.
Okay.
That means no sick person can even set foot in our pharmacy.
Oh, man, that's the way it should be, right?
So
Wow.
it's ultra
cool.
clean. We
Yeah.
try to keep it super clean, super easy, and for
Yeah.
those people that really like to stay prepared.
Yes. You know, I have a couple family friends that are, you said, going to Mexico to get medication. They are, I don't know why, I think it's the way they were brought up, but they really plan ahead and they keep things on hand, like mostly antibiotics, Z-Pack, stuff like that, that they get from Mexico, and they keep it stocked. Like, you would think the Armageddon's coming or something, apocalypse, but like you said, that can be pretty unsafe, especially nowadays.
Right.
Yeah.
There's just been some dangers, a lot of job loss because they'll do drug testing. The quality of their product, says Z-Pack on the box,
Yeah.
that they're getting, but then they're not getting over the illness. So
Okay. Yeah.
stuff that we're selling is FDA approved, well in date, and so
Nice.
we're trying to keep very quality product. It's a much cheaper alternative than going to Mexico. If you look at the
Right.
prices on joepill.com,
Yeah.
that's another huge feature. The Z-Pack's
Awesome,
$9.
dude. Okay.
Okay, you can't make it to Mexico for $9 right now. So
Yeah.
the airport's probably closed.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Man, I didn't know it was that affordable.
yeah,
Cool.
we're really pushing on our vendors.
Okay.
We have quality vendors, but we say we're in a cost control environment.
Yes.
We're not billing insurance. We need this as cheap as possible. So by us buying plenty of medication and getting a lot in date, we're able to negotiate for the patient a lot better and get them cheaper than you can get at a traditional pharmacy.
I see. So you just said you don't bill insurance companies. So you guys are not an insurance type where you bill the insurance and get paid that way. And
No, there are issues with billing insurance. Like some patients get 2 antibiotics, and particularly women. It's kind of embraced currently with blue pills in men.
yeah,
You can pretty much get Blue Chew or use these other places that mail you that product.
right.
Well, women have kind of been neglected.
Uh-huh.
They get yeast infections. They get UTIs,
Yeah.
UTIs regularly. So
That's right.
so we have a choice of things. So you can get a Z-Pack. Well, maybe you like some Bactrim, which is used for that,
Yeah.
or some Cipro.
Yeah.
Another very popular option we have the GLP-1s. I don't know if you've kept up with that for
yeah.
weight loss.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're not stocking the GLP-1s, but we stock.
Are you talking about semaglutide?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Ozempic and Mounjaro
Cool,
are the
yeah.
main ones.
Yeah.
But they're very popular right now.
Yeah.
And people get
Interesting.
nausea while they're on it.
Right.
So we have a nausea option that you just carry around. It dissolves on your tongue when that nausea hits.
Oh, that's awesome.
Very popular option.
Yeah. Okay.
Every once in a while, you'll get a doctor that's threatened by they don't like what I'm doing because this is 28 visits that they could be getting. Ka-ching,
Ooh,
ka-ching,
they don't
ka-ching.
like that. Oh, that's
Uh-uh.
right, man. Because each visit sometimes over $100. Yeah,
I mean, it's cheap, and
Yeah.
guess what? People don't go back to that old.
that's right.
But so the angle that they're playing is, antibiotic resistance can happen.
Okay.
Well, that basically means that the bacteria and viruses that you're targeting, we have flu medicine too.
Okay.
Bacteria and viruses that you're targeting end up morphing a little bit so that they can get around those antibiotics, and then makes the antibiotic not even
Ineffective, yeah.
effective.
Right.
There's over 150,000 Z-Packs written a day. We're not causing antibiotic resistance.
Exactly. Yeah.
Antibiotic resistance is caused by. Are we recording?
Yeah.
Antibiotic resistance is caused by delays in care. You're
Okay.
getting everybody around you sick that has to take a Z-Pack.
Okay.
Okay, then you go to the waiting room
Uh-huh.
and you're getting those people with wellness visits or blood pressure checks.
Yeah.
You're exposing them to the germs. Then they have to start it.
That's right. Okay.
Delays in care. Because you're not open 24/7,
Yeah.
no doctor wants to be open 24/7.
No, of course not. Yeah.
They can already have a Z-Pack. They can call their doctor and say, hey, I'm sick.
Uh-huh.
Start your Z-Pack.
Boom.
You know, it's
Yeah.
something that immediate care. So ultimately,
Yeah.
if you look at Joe Pill,
Uh-huh.
we're reducing antibiotic use and we're
Interesting.
improving the problem with antibiotic resistance, which we
Okay.
believe is caused by delays in waiting rooms.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Yeah.
Man, that's a cool one. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
And so, also you'll have flu medication?
Flu medication, and it
Nice.
started. It's here in West Texas last
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Started.
I don't know if you know a lot about this, but the flu vaccine, is it true that most of the time they're guessing on kind of which strain it's going to be, and sometimes it can hit and it's a completely different strain and the vaccine is kind of useless?
Okay, so usually what happens is your flu vaccine, they know coming over from the other side of the world which popular strains are thriving.
I see.
So usually it's 3 to 4, they trivalent or quadrivalent,
Okay.
and they'll bring them over and they'll say, we're going to hit the top 3 or 4.
Yeah.
A flu shot isn't a total 100% hit.
Yeah.
It's a best guess thing.
Okay.
And so it's a great idea because we sell flu medicine. We have Tamiflu.
Yeah.
It's a great idea to have some Tamiflu on hand.
Yeah.
You can, if you get the flu, you can start taking Tamiflu. You're
Sure.
over it faster, not getting your family sick.
Yeah.
So
nice.
yeah, there's tremendous value in
Nice.
that.
Yeah. Is Tamiflu pretty effective?
It does quite well.
Yeah.
And one of the things, this is something interesting too. In
Okay.
Texas, at the feed yards and up in West Texas,
Uh-huh.
I'm sure you have some. They kind of noticed that bird flu started popping up.
yeah.
And so it's treated with Tamiflu as well. So we have a bird flu pack that's available on joepill.com.
Nice.
And so people can be ready for if
A
they're
bird flu pack.
Yes,
Yeah.
because you can be ready for bird flu. You can
Yeah.
be ready for regular flu. There's a lot of things you can be ready
Yeah.
for. But that
what
one's
about
kinda,
COVID?
COVID's challenging.
Okay.
There's patients that take ivermectin.
Mm-hmm.
There's patients that there's other medications that they say.
What do you think about that?
I think you better stay out of the waiting rooms.
Yeah, right.
They're-
That's a good
they're-
response.
Yeah, I mean they're not total hits. They've
Okay.
saved a lot of lives and things, but the key is staying out of the waiting
You're
room.
absolutely right.
I
Yeah.
do retail work in San Saba also at a traditional retail pharmacy, and the providers, because it's such a small community, we're able to talk, and that helps.
Yeah.
When we talked, we said, hey, don't send them in here. Let's avoid the waiting room.
Yeah.
And so we would mail their treatment
Oh, yeah.
or zip it over. I'd have a delivery driver. Let's just zip it over
Yeah.
there. They did not come in the pharmacy.
Yep.
Well, guess what the last county in Texas to have a case of COVID was?
Was that county?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And it's because of our approach and,
Yeah.
and waiting rooms.
Well, there it is. Proof right there.
People
huh?
were wearing 2-3 masks.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Yeah.
Dr. Fauci was saying put on the mask.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Some people were covered up their whole head, their whole,
Yeah.
wearing a suit, full body suit.
Yeah, and you would see them driving
Yeah.
around town by themselves with
By themselves.
masks on, but
Why were people doing that?
it was a lot of fear,
Fear,
because a virus can easily be transmitted through
Yeah.
a mask. It's much
That's
smaller than
right.
the opening of a hole in the mask.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Yeah. Cool. So, Dr. DeBons, tell us what kind of medications can you get, or you qualified to get if you do something like this? Because I know you probably can't go on there and get benzos and painkillers and all kinds of stuff like that.
Right.
So, what kind of stuff can you get?
So we don't stock those are called
Nice.
controlled substances,
Yeah.
and anything that can kind of have addictive potential, we stay away from.
That's awesome. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that.
So antibiotics are very popular.
Okay.
Ear drop, eye drop, nausea. Trying to think. Blue pills are there.
Awesome. Yeah.
There's just
John,
the
do you
easiest
hair loss medications?
we are not. We're looking at adding
I'm
it.
looking to get into that.
I need some too.
Do you?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm
I
just
used to have some hair.
starting to. Yeah, it's going fast now for me though.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
but we're looking at adding that. If we get it in the right price, we'll add it.
Okay.
So there's other medications that we'll add to the mix.
Nice.
But
Yeah.
the easiest way to look at what all we offer is go to
Website,
joepill.com.
joepill.com. I love
Yeah.
that web address is great. The
Yeah.
domain name is perfect.
My name, it's kind of interesting. My last name is DeBons, which is unusual. And
What is that?
It's from Switzerland.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
And so
Yeah.
people try to say it, and you'll hear Debons and all the other things that
DeBons,
they
yeah.
don't debones and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I was working retail at a place, and a guy just said, "Yo, go talk to Joe about something." And I said, "Joe who?" And he couldn't think of my last name. Joe Pill, the pharmacist. Just Joe
man,
Pill.
that's good.
Well, then the whole store started calling me that, and so
Is that right? Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that's so great.
So, yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
So, what does it take for someone to get registered? They go to joepill.com, they get registered that way, and then they can set their first virtual appointment? Or?
right.
Okay.
And so it's basically going to ask what medications you're on,
Mm-hmm.
if you have any allergies to medications, things like that. It's just a basic background to make
Yeah.
sure that the med would be appropriate for you.
Yeah, nice. And you said that when we talked briefly, you said you've reached out to some local businesses in Texas, like HEB and stuff like that, and really haven't heard much back, right? What's the deal with that?
Yeah. Well, they're used to billing insurance, and this would be some preventive care is something that's new.
Yeah,
I guess they would want to have a good look at it and everything.
sure.
But we've been in touch with both HEB, Amazon, and there's been some. Yeah, we want to offer it, but we actually have a patent in place for multiple use preventive care.
Yeah? Okay.
And so there hasn't been a deal reached, but I can say we're in discussion.
Yeah.
And so we'd like to go to 50 states.
Awesome.
And so,
Yeah,
but currently we're
okay.
Texas and Florida, and everything's set up there. But
Yeah.
eventually,
Oh, man, that's amazing.
yeah.
Yeah. And so we talked also, this is kind of fascinating to me, and I know a lot of people will enjoy this, but so you went to Texas, no, excuse me, you went to University of Texas for your undergrad, and you went to Texas Tech for your graduate, right?
Correct.
So which one did you like more?
But it's such a hard question.
You know what San Angelo's a feeder for, right? You know what your university San Angelo's a feeder for?
San Angelo State?
Well, no, I mean the kids that graduate from Central or Lakeview typically go to Tech.
Oh, okay.
But also ASU. But yeah,
So,
it's kind of a
that
trick
kind of
question,
tells
but-
me what they like.
Yeah, the Red Raiders. But man, I'm a Texas fan. You got a lot of UT fans here too.
Texas Tech, I felt like they relaxed and had more fun.
Yeah.
Texas, I'll never forget the first game I went to was Texas versus Virginia. They played
Okay.
football.
Yeah.
And Texas won on the last second. The Barber twins, do you remember?
Yes,
the Barber?
absolutely,
Okay.
dude.
The Barber twins were playing for Virginia. Great team.
Yeah.
And they were yelling to fire the Texas coach because it was a close game during the game, and then Texas kicks a field goal at the end and wins the game. And it just wasn't like what I saw at Tech. If Tech won, everybody's happy.
Oh,
At Texas,
right.
there was way more pressure on
I
you.
see.
Better win and win convincing.
Who was the coach? Was it Mac Brown?
Makovic?
Oh,
John
okay,
Makovic
yeah,
at
John,
the time.
Yeah, dude. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I went to school in Austin. I loved Austin, man.
Mm.
It was just the best, dude. It was just, what was interesting is I grew up in San Angelo, and it's a very conservative city,
Mm-hmm.
And so going to Austin was about the only place you can go in Texas and have a complete culture shock.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't believe these people running around had blue hair.
Yes.
They had nose rings. I was like looking at aliens, man. But it was cool because I learned a lot about different cultures and perspectives, and it helped broaden my horizons, and so it was neat. But so anyway, so now if you had to pick though, are you a Horns fan more if you're going for football, or are you a
I get asked that
Red
when
Raiders fan?
when they play each other.
Yeah, what do you do?
Whoever won, that's who I was for.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I have friends at both places, and just don't have a lot of loyalty between
Yeah,
either one.
I
I
feel
like
you.
them. I like them both.
Just stay out of
They
it,
were
yeah.
different cultures, but
Yeah.
I'm from Van Horn. I don't know if you know where that
Oh,
is.
it's east.
Way out there
Yeah.
by El Paso.
Oh, it's
And-
west.
Oh yeah, west on I-10.
Really?
Yep.
Dude, I
small
love
little
it
town.
out there. Did you ever go to what's the state park out there that Terlingua and Big Bend and
No,
stuff?
so I was just
Love
born there and then raised in Dumas. So way up.
Dumas.
Yeah, Dumas is north of Amarillo. So but basically
Dumas.
been around all West Texas people.
Yeah.
And then when I transferred to UT, I'll never forget that first day. I saw people with dresses on, all kinds of different hair, and
Yeah.
I just remember looking around like, what is this?
Yeah, me too.
One
Yeah.
week later, I don't even look.
Yeah,
Like, whatever.
exactly. Yeah, it just becomes normal. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So, man, this is awesome. This is something that I personally am all for. I believe in, and I think you're doing some real good, man. And this is cool. I hope we can get more people on the train here. So, man, what else would you like to say about it? I mean, how can we get more people convinced that this is a much easier alternative than going to waiting rooms? Is it to just visit the website?
Visit the website. It's a great idea. If you know somebody that doesn't like going to the doctor, as a pharmacist, you hear that. There's
All the
sick
time.
guys. It's sick people everywhere. I don't like going to the doctor.
Yeah.
And they just fight through a sickness. They end up getting other people sick. If you know somebody that fits that description, or people that travel regularly,
Yeah.
or healthcare providers. If you know healthcare providers, okay, so during COVID, here you are, you're slapped at the front line.
Yeah.
You're going to work. No 2 weeks to flatten anything.
That's right.
And so they were placed at the front line, and I'm talking like pharmacy technicians, pharmacists, doctors, nurses, nursing staff, hospital check-in. I mean, just think of all the people that
Yeah.
are exposed. It's my belief that those people need to have preventive care on hand.
Yes.
They're already at risk.
Okay, yeah.
And so those people are, healthcare providers were helping a lot. It seems like we mail a bunch to nurses and doctors that are on the front line. They love what we have to offer.
Yeah.
They can't get it from their employer. The insurance won't cover it, preventive care. And
Yep.
so that's why we focus on all those travelers,
Yes.
healthcare providers, people that can't stand
That's
nursing
right.
homes.
Yeah.
There's also underserved people, and it's not easy for everybody to zip into a vehicle and go to the
That's
doctor's
right.
office.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are in West Texas.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Another thing we saw is we had a hurricane in Houston not long ago, and those people try to go into your doctor if you
Ooh,
get sick
man.
then. So
Yeah.
if you're at risk of getting hit by a storm,
Uh-huh.
we in Florida as well, like
Yeah.
we're licensed there. People that are prepping for a bad storm.
Yes.
That's one more area.
It sure
where
is.
kinda
Also,
think-
my girlfriend, she's a high up in a company called Foundever, used to be Cytel here in San Angelo. And she's an executive type, but she travels constantly. And I'm talking all over the world. And so this is something she will love.
Yeah,
to
lightweight
get ahead of it.
packaging.
Yeah.
We do it as light as possible so
Love
these
that.
people can just throw it in their bags. And we
Nice.
even have some that I want one at work. I want one at. You'll have some patients that want one just everywhere.
Yeah, I could
So,
imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing, the guys. So the blue pill's popular
Yeah.
by mail now.
That's right.
Existing.
Yeah.
But one of the problems with it is they come to your mailbox and it says for Hims or Blue Chew.
Yeah.
Well, everybody that sees that knows.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your neighbor, but you got your hymns. Yeah.
But the Joe pill pack, maybe there's an antibiotic in it. There's just
cool.
a big. It's more discreet for
I like
men.
it. Yeah.
So we do a lot of blue pills for men because they like the discreetness of it.
Yeah, that's
and
cool.
no subscriptions. We don't do the
Awesome.
subscription.
Oh.
You run out of it, order some more.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Because the hymns deal, that's about subscriptions. Isn't it?
They want that recurring
They
payment.
sure do. Yep.
So this is
Very
when you
nice.
finish your. We send out 30,
Yeah.
and we've added tadalafil, which is Cialis. So
Okay, yeah.
we send out a large quantity, and guys like that.
Yeah. Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to cover right now?
No, not that I can really think of. I think we hit everything.
We did. And this
It's
is
a lot
good
of
stuff.
information.
Yeah.
I love your podcast.
Thank you.
I caught onto it through TikTok and
Yeah.
everything. And we started, my wife and I were talking when we were here. I was going to briefly touch on this. America's pastime, we just had the World Series.
Yeah.
And we were talking about, is baseball still you know, the sport,
That's a good question.
America's pastime,
Yeah.
because we got talking about, you know, there's sports. You definitely have to include football in this
Yeah.
state. And then there's pets.
Yeah.
We just, when we walked in, we met one of your pets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love your dog.
Gage, yeah.
And we have a dog too.
Cool.
There's music.
Yeah.
And so music and
There's shows.
There's
That's
shows,
a big deal.
movies.
Yeah. Movies and shows. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Interesting.
so just thinking about that, we consider all those things kind of preventive care,
Oh.
not just medicine.
Yeah.
Doing things that you like.
Yeah.
It's very important for people. You know, you can get bogged down with these 40-hour plus work weeks. You work so hard. It's very important as part of your health care to engage in what your
That's right.
what your version of America's pastime is
Yeah.
for your own health.
That's a great point.
So, yeah.
I love that. Lastly, I'll do this with everyone. So give us 3 things that you're genuinely grateful for in your life right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like where I live.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm thankful for my family and my dog.
Cool.
And the third one, let's make this one a
Make
good
it good. Yeah.
You know what I'm thankful for is I'm thankful for the direction that healthcare is going, where it's online care. I think
Yeah.
being able to see a doctor easily is very important, and it's starting to improve. And you hear a lot of criticism about AI and
Yeah.
where the direction of this is going. I think it can help with charting for physicians and the assistance that AI, supervised by quality humans, can
Yes.
give us.
That's a good point.
So that's
yeah.
what. That's
Very
what.
nice.
Those 3.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, great. Thank you. Dr. Joe DeBons, thank you very much, Doctor, for coming on and
Thank you for
talking to
your
us
time.
about this. Cool. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you watching. And thank you, Dr. DeBons, for coming on and educating us about preemptive online healthcare. This is the way of the future, guys. Jump on board.